When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, you know, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, the University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to SummitCitySports.com, coming to you live on Facebook and YouTube from Bishop Luers Catholic High School tonight. I am Rex Smith on the call for you, bringing you Northside visiting Bishop Luers girls basketball, another edition of Indiana High School Association. It's going to be a pretty good game tonight. We're going to talk about the matchup just in a little bit, but first we do want to remind you that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it is game on. They are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Big-Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment only at Big-Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment in select programs and 100% pass rates on many licensure exams. With over 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. Visit sf.edu. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it is game on. They serve every level of athlete with their integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about their services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Do you use the holidays to better yourself or take a break and slip into a funk? December 24th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, Always 100 Basketball is putting on 2 holiday hoops camps for ages pre-K through 8th grade at both the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse in Fort Wayne and the YMCA of DeKalb County. You can register online for that at www.always100basketball.com. That is always the number 100basketball.com. Again, tonight's mashup is the Northside Legends visiting the Bishop Luers Knights. It's going to be a pretty good game. It's a foggy night and cool night in Fort Wayne, and coming into tonight, there's one team that would love to stay really hot and one team that could use a bit of a warm-up. We'll start with Fort Wayne North. They're coming in tonight at 2-6. It's kind of funny how things work out for some teams. Northside won their first 2 games and have since dropped the last 6. On the other side of things, Bishop Luers lost their first 3 and have since won 4 straight, sitting at 4-3. So it's going to be a good matchup tonight to see which team can either stay hot or get a bit warm. Sticking with Northside, they had a tough stretch. Last year they went 6-17. They won in the first round in double overtime. That was a win over East Noble, but then lost the next sectional matchup against Northrop, and again, off to a bad start this year. Looking to turn things around under head coach Jamie Wops, 23-132 in her 8th year at the school. We're probably about, let's say, 8-9 minutes away from tip-off once we get the national anthem and starting lineups announced. So we'll take one more break, and when we come back, we will talk about the Bishop Luers side of things. Stay with us on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me, I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Welcome back, everyone. Getting ready for Bishop Luers versus Northside. Let's talk about the Bishop Luers side of things. They are a 3A team. As I mentioned, They dropped their first 3 of the season and have since rattled 4 straight wins under head coach Mark Pixley. He's in his 5th year at the school. They are 54-51 under Coach Pixley. Had a successful season last year. They went 18-8, and they had a lot of young players on that team who got a lot of minutes, and a lot of them are returning this year, so we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. The only player who did not return is Catherine Kanapke, and she was pretty good, but the team is still good this year. We got some players to watch. One of them is Lydia Reinbold. She was one of the leading scorers from last year. She had a good season. She's had another good start this year. Lydia Bierbaum as well, and of course the senior twins Caitlin and Ashlyn Gray as well. Going back to last year for Luers, they lost in the 3rd round of the sectional bracket. That was a loss to Marion. They haven't won a state championship since 2011, but compared to some other teams, that's not too far off. So has been a good couple years over at Bishop Luers. Around the SAC, of course, if you look at the standings, Homestead is the team that's sitting atop at 6-0. And what can you say about Homestead? They've just had a great start to the season so far, and you have to imagine that's going to continue. After that, they are followed by Southside, sitting at 4-1 under head coach Juanita Goodwell, and of course, they are led by that freshman sensation Olivia Smith. Down in the bottom half of the SAC standings, that is where Bishop Luers sits at 6th at 4-3, and Northside is right behind them at 2-6, ahead of Northrop at 2-3, Snyder at 1-6, and Wayne at 1-7. Wayne off to another rough start this year. Got to see a game with them against Southside, and Southside just ran them right out of the gym. So hopefully they can get things turned around at some point, but right now does not look like it's happening. Around the SAC, other games happening tonight. Concordia is at Wayne, Northrop is at Dwenger, Southside is hosting Snyder, and Carroll is hosting Homestead. A lot of good games. Of course, we'll keep an eye on what Homestead does tonight at Carroll High School. Those are 2 good teams, but Homestead may just be too much to handle. We'll try and keep an eye on those scores and keep you up to date on those and let you know what is happening. But first, we got to pay attention to what's happening here tonight at Bishop Luers High School. Going to be a good matchup. That's coming up now in about 5 minutes from now, so we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we will bring you the national anthem and the starting lineups.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen, and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way. Offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Welcome back to Bishop Luers High School on SummitCitySports.com. Everyone has just standed and they're playing the school song right now, and so I believe the national anthem is after that. Of course, we'll let you listen in on that. Tonight, Luers will be wearing their home white jerseys, the numbers in red. Northside will be wearing their away red jerseys with the white lettering for the numbers. And as I mentioned, Southside, they have some, I keep saying Southside. I've called too many Southside games. My apologies. Northside, they've got some pretty good players, as well as Luers. If you look at the Luers roster, of course, I mentioned the twins. They are seniors Caitlin and Ashlyn Gray. Lydia Bierbaum, though, going to be wearing number 32 tonight, a 5'8 guard. She is a junior. She's had a good start to the season, as well as Lydia Reinbold, one of the leading scorers from last year. She stands 5'9", playing guard for the Knights. She is also a junior, so a lot of youth on the Luers team. If you take a look at Northside's team, there are a lot of seniors on their team. Trinity Mitchell, Julian Rulli, Shaylin Wilcher, Michaela Wilcher, as well as Nia Coleman. A lot of seniors on that Northside team. I think we should be getting ready for the national anthem here in just a moment. We will rise and let you listen to that. That may just be about a minute away. They have 50 seconds left ticking on the clock before we get to the national anthem. So we'll take this time to remind you again that we thank you for joining us on SummitCitySports.com tonight. I am Rex Smith, in case you missed the top of the broadcast. And if you haven't done so, be sure to give the Summit City Sports Facebook page a like, as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel and like and follow 260 Sports on Twitter. It's definitely a good follow, giving you a lot of coverage of high school sports. Of course, we don't just bring you the games, we try to bring you in-depth coverage as well. You can find all the scores and highlights on SummitCitySports.com, as well as schedules. And, of course, you can find some great content from Reggie Hayes as well. He's a longtime sports writer in Fort Wayne, and he has joined SummitCitySports.com recently and put some great content on there before the season. He wrote an article about what to watch in the girls' basketball season in the SAC, and there's some great content on there as well that you can take a look at and check out and see, even about 10 games into the season for most teams. All right, now we're getting ready for the national anthem, so we will pause and let you listen to that.
Starting lineup for the Legends. Number 1, Trinity Mitchell.
They're actually announcing the starting lineups right now for both teams.
Number 3, Lynn Wilcher.
We'll bring those to you in just a moment.
And number 5, Michaela Wilcher. And 32, Naya Coleman.
They are number 1, Trinity Mitchell. She is a 5'9" senior. Number 2, Julian Ryu. She is a 5'9" senior. Number 3, Shaylin Wilcher, 5'8" senior. Number 5, Michaela Wilcher. She's a senior. And number 32, Naya Coleman.
Number 5, Audrey Vassell. Number 10, Anna Parent. Number 14, Caroline.
Now they're announcing the roster for Bishop Luers, and then we'll bring you the starting lineup in a moment.
Number 24, Kennedy Glenn.
Right now they are currently announcing the non-starters.
And number 33, Denia Bright. Starting lineup for the Knights. Number 1, Caitlin Gray.
Number 1 is the first pair of those twins, Caitlin Gray. Second is number 11, the other twin, Ashlyn Gray. Number 21, Lydia Reinbold. We mentioned her. She's one of the leading scorers on this team. Number 32, Libby Bierbaum, is another player we've mentioned to look out for tonight. And number 34, Dory Javen. She is a 5'8" guard. She is a junior. Now we will pause for the national anthem. And now we are just moments away from the start of Bishop Luers taking on Northside. Again, your starting lineups for Northside are number 1, Trinity Mitchell, number 2, Julian Ryu, number 3, Shaylin Wilcher, number 5, Michaela Wilcher, And number 32, Nia Coleman for Bishop Luers. It is number 1, Caitlin Gray. Number 11, Ashlyn Gray. Number 21, Lydia Reinbold. Number 32, Liddy Bierbaum. And number 34, Dory Javins. The teams have taken center court. We're just about seconds away from tip-off. It'll be Mitchell for Northside and Reinbold for Bishop Luers, and Northside steals the tap, and right off that is a layup attempt by Michaela Wilcher. Does not go, and Luers will go the other way with it. Ball comes over to Caitlin Gray, now in the corner to Reinbold, back to Gray. Now over to her sister Ashlyn. In the corner, shot is up by Bierbaum. That is no good. Rebounded by the Legends. Coleman will walk it across half court. Coleman just held on to it too long, and that's going to be a turnover. First one of the night for the Legends. Ball will go to the Knights. Caitlin Gray will be handling the ball tonight, as well as her sister Ashlyn. Shot up by Caitlin. That is short off the rim. That will bounce out of bounds, and it will be Northside's ball. Just about 50 seconds into this one, still scoreless at Bishop Luers High School. Here comes Northside. Handoff to Coleman is stolen by Ashlyn Gray. She will drive in, right-handed layup, and that is good. First score of the game for Bishop Luers, and they make it 2-0. Near shot by Wilcher for Northside, but she either traveled or stepped on the line first, and that's the second turnover of the game for the Legends. Here comes Gray for the Knights, Ashlyn Gray. We'd like to say last names normally, but I think with twins on the court, we'll give you first and last names. Here comes Ashlyn off the pass from her sister. Back up to Ashlyn Gray, now into the corner, over to Bierbaum. Tried to get it inside to Reinbold. It's going to stay with the Knights, baseline out of bounds. Reinbold gets it into Ashlyn Gray. Over to Bierbaum, back to Gray. Bierbaum has it up top. She's surveying. Gray to Gray connection. Luers just running the offense right now, looking for a shot, and there it is, the shot. It was by Bierbaum off the back of the rim, but rebounded by Caitlin Gray. Pass went wide there, and the ball will now go back to Northside. 6 minutes remain in this first quarter. It's been a slow-paced game so far. Just a few minutes into it. Rayuli stripped. Went off her leg, and it will be Bishop Luers' ball. Inbound to Gray. Calls out the play. Gray has it, gets it in the corner. Lydia Reinbold puts up the shot. That is no good. Rebound was by Mitchell. Coleman will bring it up now for the Legends. Raul gives it up again. Stolen by the Knights. Great defensive block, though. Can't tell who got a hand on it. It was either Wilcher, but nothing going for the Knights. Now the other way. Here goes Wilcher. That layup bounces off the rim. That was a gimme from point blank, and that did not go. Gray comes the other way. Over to Bierbaum. Ends up back in the hands of Gray. Ashlyn Gray now to Caitlin Gray. Back to her sister. Now Luers is going to slow it down just a bit. And they'll run a play. 4:43 on a ticking clock in the first quarter. Good pass inside. That went to Javens. She was fouled. She will toe the line. First shot does fall for Javens. We're going to have first substitutions of the night. Kennedy Glenn and Anna Parent come in for Luers. Samaya Reed is in for Northside. Excuse me, that's Samaya Chambers. Didn't see the 3 on the jersey there. Ball nearly stolen, picked back up by Wilcher. She goes around the back, meets a double team, doing it all herself right now. Now the ball is stolen. Here comes the Knights the other way. Fast break opportunity. Layup is no good, and then the putback is good. Dory Javens cleans up the miss by Lydia Reinbold. Luers out to the 6-0 lead early. 4 minutes remain in the first quarter. Shot by Michaela Wilcher is long. Here come the Knights the other way. Reinbold thought about a 3, instead passed over to Javens. Now it goes up to Caitlin Gray. She calls out a play. Gray had it, was looking for Parent inside. Instead passes to Javens. That is picked up by Northside, and Coleman comes the other way. Poked away now, and this should be Northside ball, and it is. They will have it baseline out of bounds. Inbound comes to Coleman. Takes a dribble, puts up a shot. That goes off the square. Northside gets their first score of the night from Nia Coleman. Three-point shot is up. That is off the back of the rim for Kennedy Glenn. Reinbold tried to save it, and she did. It will stay with the Knights. Here comes another Knights possession. Comes over to Gray, Caitlin Gray. Over to Reinbold now. She puts up the three-point shot. That is off the back of the rim as well. Rebound by Anna Parent. Goes up, and that will fall. The Knights are up 8-2 with just under 3 minutes remaining in the first period. Now ball is stolen by Caroline Gladding. Knights come the other way. Gray has it. She's pushing it. Over to Glenn. Back to Gray. Back to Glenn. Pass inside is wide of Parent. That was Dory Javens who had it. Referee, though, says it was tipped by a Northside player, and it will stay on this end of the court. Now Samaya Reed comes in for Northside, wearing number 23. Three-point shot is up by Glenn. That is off the front of the rim, rebounded by Coleman, doing a little bit of everything for Northside right now, and she dribbles out of trouble and will get it across half court. Refs will call a foul. We'll see who the foul call is on. They say it is on Javens, her first of the night. First team foul on Luers as well. Ball is stolen off the inbounds by Javens. Makes up for the foul, goes up, lays it in. Luers up 8 with 2 minutes to play in the first period. Running layup is no good by Wilcher, who did some acrobatics to get back up after she fell down. That was pretty neat. Nonetheless, it is a turnover for Northside, and here comes Luers the other way. Glenn gets it inside to Beerbaum. Drives up. Pardon me, Javens. Rebounded, though, by Luers. Pass by Parent is tipped by Coleman. She falls out of bounds, still holding on to the ball. Ball comes into Ashlyn Gray. Gets it over to Javens. Over in the corner is Caitlin Gray. Believe a toe was on the line. Shot is no good, though. Rebounded inside by Luers. Shot goes up. It is no good. That was by Javens. Pops back out to Gray. She gets it over to Gladding. Now Gray will end up back with it at the top. Passes over to Caitlin Gray. Back to Ashlyn Gray. Over to Glenn. She drives on Wilcher. Javens puts up the short shot. That will fall off the rim, and we'll see if Northside can get the rebound here. Pops out, squirts loose, and it is Samaya Chambers who rebounded that. Running layup the other way is no good by Julienne Raoul. Here comes Gray, passes back out to her sister. Shot goes up. That is good! 3-point shot by Ashlyn Gray is good. The Gray-Gray connection there. Here come the Legends trying to get something going. Down by 11. Shot is up. That is short. Rebounded, though, by Wilcher. The putback is no good. Going to have our first jump ball call of the night, and this will go in the direction of Bishop Luers. Reinbold and Beerbaum return for the Knights. Caitlin Gray will take a seat, as well as Dory Javens. Just 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Glenn gives it right back to Gray. She's still calling out a play. Beerbaum comes and gets it. Back to Gray. 5 seconds to shoot. Shot is up. That is off the rim by Reinbold, and that will end the first quarter. So after one, it is Bishop Luers 13, Northside 2. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with the second quarter on SummitCitySports.com after this.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Start of the second quarter, welcome back. Fresh 8 minutes on the clock. Northside will try and turn things around here in this second quarter. It is Nia Coleman to bring it up for the Legends. Defended by Gray. Coleman drives left. Ball nearly stolen, and it is. It's going to be Anna Parent who nearly picked it up. The ball should go off of Northside here and will stay with Luers. Great defensive play there by Anna Parent, and then the hustle to chase it down as well. Shot is up. That is no good. Another three-point miss for Reinbold, but she's going to keep firing them up with that left hand. Here comes Northside now. Raiuli puts the shot up. That goes off the backboard, bounces out. That is no good. Rebounded, though, by Coleman. Offensive rebound for her. Now she will clear things out and run a play. She drives left. Going to have a foul before the shot. And it should be Northside's ball. Ball comes into Coleman. Drives, pops, makes the defender fall. Puts up a shot, though. It is no good. Rebound is loose. There's a fight for it. We should have a jump ball. And it is Luers' ball. Ball nearly stolen by Samaya Chambers. Knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with Luers. 6:43 remaining in the second quarter. Here comes Luers. It is Caitlin Gray who has it. Tries to get it inside to, I believe, Javins. Ball is loose. Coleman was fighting for it. Northside does come up with it. Chambers gets it up to number 22, Jasmine Chambers. Ball is stolen, though, by Luers, and now they're off to the races. Reinbold gets it up to Gray. That three-point shot is no good. The last time it was reversed, that one was Ashlyn to Caitlin. The one where it was Caitlin to Ashlyn went for an open three in transition in the end of the first quarter. That was the last time we saw the ball go through the hoop. Near travel by Chambers. Gets it back, though. Here comes Northside. Rayu has it. She drives. Lefty layup off the backboard. That is no good. Rebounded by Reinbold. She runs the other way. Gets it up to Parent. Puts up the running shot, and that will fall! Acrobatic shot by Anna Parent. Just about 5.5 remaining in this second quarter. Looks like we're going to have a turnover on Northside. It will go back to Luers. Here comes Reinbold. Gets it over to Parent. Now to Gray. Over to Caitlin Gray. Drives, puts up the shot. That just falls off the rim. Rebounded by Coleman, and we will have a loose ball foul on Caitlin Gray. That is her first of the night. Here comes Northside. Chambers has it. Gets up to Rayui. She drives. Another turnover. Here comes Luers now. Pass up ahead to Gray. Couldn't get a hold of it. She loses it. Samaya Chambers had it, but we will have a timeout called by Jamie Wops on Northside. Upset with her team. That is Northside's first timeout of the game, and we will take a quick break on SummitCitySports.com.
A running play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Back in action here at Bishop Luers High School. Rayoul picks it up now. Calls out the play. Pass to Chambers is knocked away, but we will have a foul on Ashlyn Gray, this time her first of the game. Samaya Chambers was knocked over. Gets back up just a bit slowly, but she is good. Inbound pass nearly stolen by Gray. Shot by Mitchell was short. Ends up in the hands of Chambers, though. That just bounces off the rim. Rebounded by Javen. Saves it to Parent. And now Ashlyn Gray will run the other way with it. Gets it up to her sister, Caitlin Gray. Puts up a three-point shot. That is short. Rebounded, though. Gets her own rebound. Goes over to Reinbold. She drives left. Gonna have a blocking foul on Northside. 4:17 remains in the second quarter. Bishop Luers up 13, 15-2. Luers right now in a cool formation. They're in a straight line at the foul line. Gray fakes the three-point shot. Gets over to Reinbold. Now over to Javen. She drives, puts up a running floater. Just too strong off the backboard. Gets her on rebound, though. Gets it over to Caitlin Gray. She will back it out. Back to Javens. Over to Ashlyn Gray. Good passing by Luers. Gets it inside to Javens. Puts up the shot. No good. Looked like Anna Parent touched it, but they're saying she did not, and it is off a Northside player. Now the referees are going to have a discussion about it. And they will change the call, and they will say it is the Legends ball. 3 minutes and 50 seconds sitting on the clock in the second quarter. Luers going to play a little bit of a full court press now. Ball comes into Coleman, gets it up to Samaya Chambers. There are a lot of siblings on the north side roster as well. Samaya Chambers puts up the three-point shot, no good. Both Wilchers were down there low trying to get the rebound. They're going to say it is a foul on Luers. And Shaylin Wilcher will go to the foul line. First shot is good, and the foul was on Lydia Reinbold. Northside breaks the dry spell in scoring. Second free throw just squirts out of there. Rebounded, though, by Wilcher as well, and then the ball is knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Legends. That was Michaela Wilcher who picked it up. Ball comes into Wilcher. She drives, layup, just squirts out of there. She's had a couple of point blankers that have just rolled off the rim. Here comes Luers, jump stop by Javens. Gray has it, gets it over in the corner to Beerbaum. Back up to Caitlin Gray. Inside to Reinbold, back out to Beerbaum, and the shot is good. That is a three-point shot for Libby Beerbaum. Her first points of the night. Wilcher puts up a three-point shot. High arcing rainbow shot. Misses everything and is rebounded by Reinbold. She drives the other way, gets it over to Ashlyn Gray in the right corner, puts up a three-point shot, no good. Loose rebound, ends up in the hands of Javens. Fighting for it is Wilcher. We're going to have a jump ball, and this should go to Northside. Hard trap now put on by Luers. Chambers passes out of there. Raul gets it over to Wilcher in the left corner. She drives, puts up a shot. Another wild shot, no good. Now they dive for it. We'll have a jump ball, and this should go back to Bishop Luers. Ashlyn Gray will just walk it up the court. 2:15 remains in the second quarter. Now Caitlin has it, nearly walked with it. Ball ends up inside to Reinbold, puts up the short shot. That is nothing but net. Reinbold with her first points of the night. Luers up 17. Here comes Chambers, high dribble. Pass goes over to number 24, Felicia Smith, and that is good. Northside gets something going here. That's good to see. Gray comes the other way, over to Caitlin Gray. Back to her sister Ashlyn. Over in the corner is Beerbaum. Was looking for Reinbold inside, couldn't get it to her. Now Caitlin Gray has it, gets it inside to Reinbold. Pass over to Kennedy Glenn. She's back in there. Now Reinbold ends up with it, puts up the shot off the back of the rim, gets her own rebound, goes back up with it, fighting for it. Can't get it to go, though. Ball is stolen, though, by Gray. Back to Reinbold. Gets another shot. She is hacked by Jasmine Chambers, and she will go to the foul line. Clock sits at 1:20 in the second quarter. As the fourth team foul on Northside, neither team in the bonus as of yet. First free throw, no good for Reinbold. Parent comes back in. She replaces Beerbaum, who will get a blow. Probably won't see her again until the third quarter. Second foul shot, no good. So we sit at 20-15. 1:15 remains in the second quarter. Ball is stolen by Anna Parent. Here she comes, drives all the way, and oh, it's no good. Just falls right out of there. Offensive rebound, though, by Reinbold. Call is a jump ball, so this should go back to Northside. Man, Parent had the easy lay-in there and could not get it to go. Just over a minute remaining in the second quarter. Here comes Northside. Inbounds is to Nia Coleman. Now over to Chambers. Ball is going to be stolen again. A lot of steals tonight for Luers. And layup is good for Reinbold. Down to 45 seconds remaining now. Luers keeps the full court press. Ball is stolen by Reinbold again. Here she goes. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Luers with 40 ticks on the clock. Full court press paying off for the Knights so far. They have a lot of steals in this one. Conversely, you can say that Northside has been just a bit sloppy with it. Ball into Parent, over to Reinbold. Three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Chambers. Smith had it, gets it over to Samaya Chambers. Back to Chambers. Ball goes over to Smith in the right corner. Nearly travels, but holds on to the pass, gets it out of there. Coleman puts up a three-point shot. That is smooth! Nia Coleman drops three for Northside. 10 seconds remain. Here comes Luers. Gray over to Caitlin Gray. 3 seconds. She's got to put up a long one. Good if it goes. That is short. That will end the first half. It is halftime here at Bishop Luers High School. Your score is 22-8 here on SummitCitySports.com. Before we go to break, let's give you a look at a highlight here. This should be a good play for the Bishop Luers Knights. And here we go. Off the missed Northside pass, comes all the way up. Running shot by Anna Parent is good. A bit acrobatic there as well. And again, Bishop Luers leads 22-8 at the half. Good game so far. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll give you some stats from the first half and bring you a few more highlights as well. Thanks for joining us on SummitCitySports.com. We're back after this.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
It is halftime here at Bishop Luers High School on SummitCitySports.com. Score right now is Bishop Luers 22, Northside 8. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Their specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in their new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral needed, saving you time and money. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. Do you use the holidays to better yourself or take a break and slip into a funk? December 24th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, Always 100 Basketball is putting on 2 holiday hoops camps for ages pre-K through 8th grade at both the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse in Fort Wayne and the YMCA of DeKalb County. Register online at always100basketball.com. Again, it is halftime here. Your leading scorers for both teams have 5 points. For Northside, it has been all Nia Coleman. She has 5 points tonight. Did have a very nice-looking three-point shot there at the end of the second quarter. Other than that, not much scoring for the Legends. Felicia Smith came off the bench, and she did score 2 points. On the other side of things, Bishop Luers, it is Ashlyn Gray with 5, Lydia Reinbold with 4, and Anna Parent with 4. Parent would be leading the way with 6. She had a wide-open layup in transition off of a steal, but it bounced around the rim, and gravity was not her friend, and it fell out of there. And so she is sitting at, again, 4 points. She had 5 in their last game, had an easy bucket and a three-pointer to go as well. So we'll keep an eye on her, see if she can get the scoring going, as well as Lydia Reinbold. She's had several open three-point shots that did not go and several point-blankers that fell out. Same could be said for Michaela Wilcher on Northside. She had several wide-open layups that rolled around the rim and fell off, and so she'll hopefully look to get those to fall in the third and fourth quarter as we approach this second half of basketball, about 2.5 minutes away from that. So we will take another break, and when we come back, we will bring you second half action on SummitCitySports.com.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Almost time to start the third quarter here at Bishop Luers High School. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at one of the top plays from the first half. This one is a Luers highlight. Ball goes out to Gray. From Gray, she drains the three-point shot. We've posted that one on Summit City Sports' Facebook page as well if you'd like to get another look at that. Well, one more time, let's remind you that Parkview Sports Medicine is the area's largest integrated sports medicine team, specialized in serving every level of athlete, no matter if they're trying to get better at what they do or recovering from an injury. Their experts coordinate your care in a state-of-the-art facility in our community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com. We are just seconds away from starting the third quarter. That was a pretty fast first half, not a lot of stoppages of play. We did have a few fouls here and there. I believe it was 4 team fouls on Northside in the first half and 5 on Luers. All right, getting ready to start game action. It will be Bishop Luers starting with the ball. Anna Parent did not start the game, but she is in there to start the third quarter. She is number 10 inbounding the ball right now. She will give it into Ashlyn Gray. Gets it over to Reinbold. Ball nearly stolen, back to Gray. Gets it over to Caitlin Gray. Had Parent open. Thought about Javens, back to Reinbold. Pardon me, that is Beerbaum out there. Reinbold is not out on the court, wearing number 21. Three-point shot is up by Gray. That is no good. Reinbold sitting on the end of the bench near the trainer. Doesn't not look like she's being tended to right now. We'll keep an eye on that. Coleman gets it over to Wilcher. Loses it, though. Ball comes out. It is stolen by Ashlyn Gray, and a parent comes the other way. Javens jab stepped from Gray to Gray. Back to Caitlin Gray, now to Parent. Ball knocked out of there by Wilcher. It will be last off of her, though. It will stay with Luers. Just about a minute into this third quarter. Clock sits at 7 minutes exactly now. It is ticking. Gray twins running the offense. Caitlin puts up a shot. Rebounded by her sister Ashlyn. Dribbles around the baseline, gets it out. Three-point shot is up by Beerbaum. That is no good. Rebounded by Coleman, and she goes the other way with it. Doing a little bit of everything tonight for the Legends. Coleman gets over to Raul. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Parent. Now Gray will run it across. Up to Beerbaum. Stops. Tried to get it back out to Gray. Stolen by Coleman, and she was fouled. Take your pick on who the call was on. It will either be Liddy Beerbaum or Ashlyn Gray. Foul was on Gray, so that is her second. Nobody in foul trouble for either team. Here comes Coleman. Over to Michaela Wilcher. Drives, stops, puts up the shot. That is short off the rim. Rebounded by Caitlin Gray. Has to watch out. Has Wilcher behind her. Pass up top is too long for Beerbaum. Tried to save it, could not do so. It will go back to the Legends. 6:02 remaining in the third quarter. Coleman just walks it across. Now starts to pick up her dribble. Tries to spin inside. Puts up a shot. Acrobatic shot goes. Gets the Legends into double digits, just down 10. Luers runs the other way. Gray to Gray. Looking for Parent inside. Now back out to Ashlyn Gray. Has Beerbaum on the left. Goes inside to Javens. Drives. Good shot. Dory Javens drives and scores that one for Luers. Puts them back up 14. Wild pass by Wilcher is stolen by Beerbaum. Then she loses her balance. The ball was knocked out of bounds, though. Last touch by Shaylin Wilcher. Ball is kicked, so that will stay with Luers. Just about 5 minutes and some change remaining in the third quarter. Clock sits at 5:11. Parent gets it into Gray. Back over to Parent. Reinbold back in there now. She was posting up inside. It is Gray to Ashlyn Gray. Again, looking for Reinbold inside. Ball is stolen by Coleman, though, who saw it coming. She immediately gets triple teamed there for a moment, and they're going to call a foul. I believe this one will be on Kennedy Glenn, who is also off the bench now. Pardon me, that is Dory Javens. A 3 looked like a 2. Raul to inbound to Coleman. Back to Raul on the right side. Has Reinbold on her. Now Caitlin Gray came out, slipped and fell, picks up her defensive stance again, over to Coleman. Glenn is back out there. Running layup goes for Michaela Wilcher. Finally gets one to go. She's had a lot of close ones tonight that fell off the rim. That one goes, her first bucket of the night. We're going to have a foul call on Coleman now. Just her second of the night as well, and as I mentioned, she has been all over the court for the Legends. Reinbold to inbound. Gets it up to Javens. Back into Reinbold. Out to Glenn, drives right. Met by Wilcher, and she picked up that pivot foot, and that will be a travel. Turnover, Bishop Luers. North side will go the other way. Real gets it over to Coleman. Luers coming back to that full court press. Coleman. Pass goes off the feet of Mitchell. She picks it up, though. And then that is another layup that is good for Michaela Wilcher. Gets two of them to go. Maybe she just needed to see one fall for her. Very aggressive on those layups. Glenn in the right corner. Up to Javens. Close shots. That will bounce around and fall. Every time Northside gets something to go, Luers comes right back. Gonna need to string together some stops. That's not how you do it. Ball stolen by Javens. Over to Glenn. Shot from the foul line is short. Rebounded, though, by Raul, and she is off the races. Stops, puts up the shot. That is good! Julene Raul, 2 points for Northside. They're down by 10. Here's Javens now. Over to Reinbold. Up top to Gray. In the corner is Parent now. Gets it to Reinbold. Back to Gray. Caitlin Gray is on the court. Ashlyn is on the bench currently. Here comes Gray. Up to Javens. Had Reinbold cutting. Didn't see her. Over to Parent. Just under 3 minutes remaining in this third period. Luers taking their time on this offensive possession. Here comes Gray. Drives. Over to Javens. Jab step. Thought about it. Back to Gray. Ashlyn Gray will return at the next stoppage of play. Here comes Parent. Ball taken away by Wilcher. We're going to have a jump ball, and so this should stay with Northside. Samaya Chambers is going to return for Northside. Mitchell will take a seat. Ball comes into Coleman. Pass goes over to Raul. She's played the entirety of this one so far. Chambers drives, floater. Just bounces off the back of the rim, rebounded by Reinbold, and she's running the other way now. Goes through the legs, loses a defender. Tried a little Euro step move, couldn't get it to go though. Ball was last touched though by a Northside defender. It will stay with Luers. 2:15 remaining in the third quarter. Inbound to Reinbold. Shot from the top of the key is off the back of the rim. Hasn't been able to get any fall today. Stolen, though, by Luers. It is Gray who picked it up. Raul was there as well, and I believe they're going to call a foul on Raul. They did. It will be sideline out of bounds Luers, so they will get possession back. Up 10. Just over 2 minutes remaining in this third period. Here comes Ashlyn Gray over to Caitlin Gray. Inside to Glenn, has Parent. Good ball movement, and that is a bucket for Anna Parent. She's now the leading scorer for Bishop Luers. She has 6. Stolen by Glenn. Here comes Luers. Reinbold loses the defender. Shot is up. Well defended by Wilcher. Gets it back, though. Puts it up and puts it in. Lydia Reinbold going to head to the line looking for one more. Give you a quick replay of that. Off the offensive rebound. Puts it back up and puts it in. Good shot there by Reinbold. Had sort of a tough night. A lot of shots have fallen off the rim, but gets that one to go. It is 30-16. Bishop Luers on top. Here comes the foul shot. That is good. Puts Bishop Luers back up 15. It was 10 just moments ago. Coleman to Chambers. Pass off the legs of Gray. Ends up in the hands of Smith, and then back to Coleman. Coleman drives, puts up the shot, no good. Nearly rebounded by Samaya Reed, who is in there now. Shot goes up, and that is good. That was Samaya Chambers with the bucket for Northside. Now a steal by Northside. They're off to the races. Here comes Chambers, running layup. That is good. Back-to-back buckets for Samaya Chambers. Northside trying to close that gap. Just under a minute remains in the third quarter. Gray over to Caitlin Gray. In the corner is Parent. Pass inside to Glenn. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Coleman. Northside looking to make some noise here. 40 seconds remain. Coleman will slow it up now. Let this play develop. Over to Chambers. Inside was Jasmine Chambers, wide open. Shot was no good. Gets the rebound, though. And they're going to say that is a travel by Jasmine Chambers. Shuffled the shoes while falling out of bounds. What a sequence for Northside as they try to close that gap. 20 seconds remain in this third quarter. Gray will walk it across the timeline for Bishop Luers. Now they'll run a play. 13 seconds remain. It's Glenn over on the left side. Shot goes up from Anna Parent. That is good! Parent leading the way with 8 points tonight. That will end the third quarter. Your score is 33-20. Bishop Luers on top. Northside will try and see if they can even this thing up when we come back on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, the University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
It is fourth quarter time at Bishop Luers High School. Northside down 13. Going to see if they can have another quarter like they had in the third period. Luers starts with possession. Three-point shot is up, and that is good. Libby Beerbaum with a three-point shot, and just like that, it is a 16-point lead for Luers. Coleman drives, stops, pops, off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to Glenn. Saves it to Parent. Now Glenn will pick it up. Gray wants it. She gets it. Caitlin Gray drives, has a lane, kicks out instead to Beerbaum, and that is a traveling call. Turnover, Bishop Luers. Here comes Northside. Coleman gets it over to Chambers. Back to Coleman. Shot is up. No good. Coleman gets the rebound, though. Puts the shot back up. Bounces off the rim. Ball is loose. They're fighting for it. And this will stay with Northside. Smith to inbound. Gets it to Chambers. There's Samaya Chambers with it. Jasmine Chambers is also on the court. Coleman has it. Drive, shot off the side of the backboard. Smith picks it up and puts it in, though. 6:44 remaining in the game. Here comes Luers. Beerbaum has it. Over to Glenn. Over to Parent. Shot is up. That is good. Anna Parent having herself a night. Scoring in double figures now. That is 10 points for Parent. Stolen by Luers. Ball goes up by Reinbold. That is good. Scores 40-22. 6:19 remains in this fourth quarter. Smith gets it. Nearly travels. Gets it over to Chambers, though. before she stepped down. Chambers defended by Gray. Caitlin Gray, that is. Now she's picked up by Reinbold, and they're going to call a foul on Reinbold. It's Reinbold's third of the night, third team foul in the half on Luers. Rayul inbounds to Chambers. Then sets a good screen on Reinbold. She gets the ball up top, does Rayul. Drives left, over to Smith. Shot just inside the arc, that goes. Felicia Smith up to 6 points now for the Legends. They are led, though, by Coleman. Ball out to Beerbaum, over to Gray. Shot is up, just short off the rim. Rayul, though, tipped it. Beerbaum got it. Shot over to Parent. Parent! And a Parent. 12 points tonight. Rayul gets it. Has Gray trailing. Over to Smith. She'll put up another shot. That is long. Rebounded, though, by Jasmine Chambers. Can't get a hold of it. Caitlin Gray will run the other way. Has Beerbaum on the right side. She drives. Puts up a layup. No good. Rebounded by Reinbold. Back up and back in. Luers runs off to a 20-point lead, and we're going to have a full timeout called by Northside. Let's take a break, as they do as well, and we'll come back after this. 5 minutes remaining in the fourth period on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen, and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Back here at Bishop Luers High School, Luers coming with the full court press now, up 20. Northside gets the ball into Coleman, back over to Rayul. She's double-teamed, gets it across the timeline to Chambers. Good pass to Wilcher. She is blocked by Javins. Rayul puts up the shot. Northside got the rebound. That is no good. Rebounded by Javins, and now Luers has a fast break. Pass up to Reinbold. Shot is up. No good. Javins gets the rebound, goes back up with it. She scores. 4-point swing there for Northside. Rayul gets it to Coleman. Long three-point shot by Wilcher is no good. Rebounded by Caitlin Gray. She'll slow things down now as she walks it across the timeline. Gray over to Reinbold. Thought about it. Now drives. Running layup is good. Lydia Reinbold starting to pick things up now after a rough start. Luers up 48-24. Now the ball is stolen by Javins. Running layup, no good. Not sure if we had a foul call there or if the ball just was knocked out of bounds. I was looking down at my stat sheet. Didn't see a foul called, but it is Luers baseline out of bounds. Ball comes into Parent. Puts up the shot. Just long off the rim. Rebounded by Coleman. Here she comes, running down to the other end. Michaela Wilcher over to Chambers. Ball goes through the hands of Samaya Chambers. It will be Bishop Luers basketball on the sideline. Just 3:47 remains in the game. 24-point lead for the Knights. Parent inside to Reinbold, doesn't fall. Javens tried to pick it up, could not do so. Coleman comes out of there with it. Nia Coleman, what a play there. But then she gets it up to Chambers and she travels. Can't have turnovers when you're trying to erase a deficit like Northside is currently. Although with this lead and only 3.5 remaining, Northside would need a miracle to pull this off. Ashlyn Gray has it. Over to Javens, thinking three, puts it up, no good, rebounded by Smith. Rayul has it now. They have numbers if she can push it. Has Chambers, stops instead, puts up a shot just inside the three-point arc. That is a two-pointer for Julian Rayul. Ooh. Dory Javens goes down hard. Rayul goes the other way, puts up another shot off the rim. Javens is up and she is okay. Gonna have a pushing foul on Northside. It is Luers basketball. The foul was on number 2, Julian Rayul. After that fall, Javens is going to head to the bench. Just take a seat. She appears to be okay. Beerbaum returns. Now Northside with the full court press. Gets the ball into Ashlyn Gray. She's double teamed. Reinbold has it. Will get it across the timeline. Reinbold drives. Euro step bucket. 50-26. Luers on top. Coleman the other way. Over to Chambers. Thinking three. Doesn't go. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by, I believe, Anna Parent. It will stay with Northside. Reinbold up to 15 points now to lead the way for Luers. Parent also has a dozen. Ball goes inside to Coleman. We're going to have a holding foul on Luers before the shot went up. Team is not in the bonus, so it will be baseline out of bounds. Foul was on Beerbaum. Rayul thought three, instead passes to Coleman in the corner. Takes a screen from Rayul. Coleman spins, shot up, no good. There's a wild shot. Coleman rolled around on the ground. Reinbold's running the other way. Had Gray wide open in the corner, could not hold on to it though. Ball sailed out of bounds. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remain in this one. Ball stolen though by Luers. Gray has it, gets over to Caitlin. Inside to Reinbold. Shot is up, and that is good. Bishop Luers absolutely running away with this one now. Reinbold has 17. Ball is stolen again. That time Ashlyn Gray scores. Here goes Rayul. Over to Chambers. Pass to Rayul. Over to Coleman in the right corner. Three-point shot is up. It is good. If you look for a positive tonight for Northside, it has been Nia Coleman. She's in double figures now with 10. We have a traveling call on Bishop Luers. Minute 22 remains in this one. There's a turnover. They'll stop for just a moment so Felicia Smith can tie her left shoe, which has come undone. Here we go. Coleman will walk it across. Takes a screen that she slipped from Chambers. Coleman drives, layup, off the side of the backboard. Reinbold ends up with it. Near steal by Rayul. Now she's stuck behind. Pass up to Parrott. Layup. No good. Thought she got fouled. No call, though. Wiltshire had it over to Coleman. Under a minute to play in the game now. Rayul has it. Backs it out. Thinking shot, passes over to Chambers. She drives. Gonna have a foul. Once again, be baseline out of bounds, just the 5th team foul on the Knights in the half. Ball comes into Rayul. 40 seconds remain, so it looks like Northside will continue to slide. They'll fall to 2-7. Luers will win their 5th in a row. That will make them 5-3. Up next for Bishop Luers, they have their game on December 7th, another conference game. They will be at Northrop. For Northside, their next game is December 4th. They'll be back at home at Northside High School taking on New Haven. 20 seconds remain. Looks like Bishop Luers will just try and run out the clock here. And they will do just that. So tonight, Lydia Reinbold scored 17 points, and a parent has 12. Those are your leaders for the Knights. And for the Legends, Nia Coleman, the one bright spot with 10 points. Your final score, 54-29. Again, Bishop Luers will win their 4th in a row. Before we go, we do want to bring you one more message from our sponsors and remind you that at Parkview Sports Medicine, it is game on. They are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, SummitCitySports.com. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Kelly Automotive, they are the #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne and a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment in select programs and 100% pass rates on many licensure exams. With over 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. Visit sf.edu. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. They serve every level of athlete with their integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about their services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Here's a question for you. Do you use the holidays to better yourself or take a break and slip into a funk? December 24th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, Always 100 Basketball is putting on 2 holiday hoops camps for ages pre-K through 8th grade at both the Parkview Sport 1 Fieldhouse in Fort Wayne and the YMCA of DeKalb County. You can register online at www.always100basketball.com. So again, your final score tonight, it is Bishop Luers on top. They win their 5th in a row, 54-29 over Northside. They improve to 5-3. Northside falls to 2-7. Thanks for joining us tonight on SummitCitySports.com. I'm Rex Smith. Have a great evening, everyone.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport 1 Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable, simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, the University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.